So we should always remember to pray for our enemies. Sometimes the people who are enemies, God use them to push us to higher levels. Without love, you can't please God. And if you claim you love God and don't love anybody, then you are a liar. He said that you can't see the kingdom of God if you don't have love in it.
Okay.
So you must always love people around them, no matter how much they hurt us.
Okay.
You must always be forgiving and forbearing. Because God Himself has forgiven us several times. Yes. If you want to be an example of God, then we must always be willing to forgive and to love.
Okay. Beautiful lessons. So lastly, away from NSMQ, maybe in general life, what are some lessons? I'll bring this in two parts. The first one, because you talk about love, you talk about forgiveness, you've talked about, I don't know how to couch this question. I was going to ask you, what is your final lesson, your final advice to young people, outside NSMQ, just youth. But before that one, I want to ask, how do you manage to maintain the kind of disposition you maintain? Because you're somebody who I've never seen angry. Like sometimes I can easily get pissed off by certain things, and I'm praying to God to help me there. I've never seen you angry. You always have a very cheerful disposition. Is there any lesson you can share for people struggling in that area that you can help?
Yeah, so I remember when I was very young, I stammer. So I used to stammer. So I easily get angry. I remember one time I got very angry, and then I pushed my junior brother. And then when he fell on the ground, there was blood oozing from his nose. I was like, oh, I nearly killed my brother. So I rather than know, anger is not good. So then I prayed to God. But then I was really in upper primary. And I prayed to God that He should give me the spirit of patience and take away that spirit of anger.
Wow. Yeah. So you actually prayed to God even at that age?
At that age.
Okay.
Yes. And then also I had my grandfather, that's my father's uncle, who advised me a number of times that when you are angry, you don't talk. Because sometimes you say some things later on you regret by saying them. So when you're angry, just keep quiet. If it's possible, just meditate. The anger. Later on, whatever point you can make that point. Yeah. So that was about the part of that. So always, as you know, I sometimes I still get angry, but I don't let it get. Take the better part of me and also affect my relationship with people. But then the most important thing is I keep on, the Christian life is a journey. So I keep on going to God and always trying to do my best and also rely on the Holy Spirit so that I can improve in every aspect of my life.
But I'm interested in, you said upper primary, so that means you were like class 5, class 6?
Yes.
And you prayed to God?
Yes.
How did you do that? How did you pray?
I just said this, that a normal thing now. Prayer is just a conversation with God. So once you are speaking to God, just say, oh God, take away this spirit of anger from me and give me the spirit of patience.
I will pray the same prayer. This is very helpful to me. And you believe that prayer was very pivotal?
Yes,
you had the feeling.
Yeah, I had a feeling, and you can see since back, it's a long time now, and I still vividly remember everything that happened. So it was something that I did with all, earnest. I did it very earnestly. I was very sincere about it. Yeah.
Beautiful lesson. So finally, just generally, if there was one thing, anytime you have young people you want to talk to, not even young people, maybe elderly people, just generally one thing or some things you just want to share in life, even for elderly people that you just want to, is there anything you really want to, as a Christian message?
So for me, I just want everyone to know that in life, everything is possible. If there's something that is not possible, then it does not exist. Yes. So everything is possible so long as you involve God in it. Okay. So we should trust God. And we should follow our dreams. We should not let anyone discourage us. We only need to be focused and then pursue our dream. We should know that it will not come easy. So we should be ready to go through that act of patience and perseverance. We should let it be part of us. And then we'll get there.
Okay, then you said something involved, because when I saw your message, one of the titles was involve God in all things.
Yeah.
How can you do that?
Yeah, so everything you want to do, you pray to God. God, I have this idea, I want to do this. What is your, what do you think about it? So as you pray around it, you meditate, you know, and even, so with that, you have time to meditate and listen to what God wants to really do. Sometimes, as I said, you come into inspirations, or somebody will bring the same idea to you, you know, and somebody will come to you and start that conversation that will nail it, or that will confirm what you are doing. And once you start it, you continue asking God to strengthen you to go through it.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Pham. This has been a very nice conversation.
Yeah.
I'm sure your legions and masses of students appreciate you. As for NSMQ, they adore you, they appreciate you. Very grateful. We can't start mentioning names here, but God bless you for all the work that you've done and for coming to share this message with us. Mr. Pham, what church do you attend?
I go to Hospice Trinity Outreach.
Okay, so you can catch him there. He preaches there sometimes as well. So if you want to hear more messages, you can catch him there as well. So his life is not just about physics. This is a scientist, a physicist who believes in God. He's not an atheist. He's a physicist but still believes in God. So you can catch him there as well. But Mr. Pham, have you heard that there's some people, when the science and the physics and the intelligence takes over, they stop believing in God? How are you able to,
Yeah, so science and physics only help us to have an understanding of how the whole understanding of the universe. But you realize that even in science and physics, we make assumptions. So science and physics has not been completely been able to demystify nature. So that should tell us that there's a force that is behind nature.
Because they assume certain things.
Yes, certain assumptions. So because without those assumptions make you look ideal. Okay, make the things that we see, the forces, the processes look ideal. But then they are not that. So the assumptions remove the exceptions from it. Okay. So the science has only brought us closer. So to me, studying science should rather enable one to get closer to God. Because the world did not happen by accident. The things that we see happening around did not happen by accident. There's a creator. There is a creator, and I think some of these scientists, if you listen to their writing, their messages, or you read the things that are written, you realize that there's some elements of God. Whether that some of them are picking it to essence. I feel like they decided not to believe that there's a God. Not that the science has made them to think that there's no God. Yeah.
So how do you feel when you hear people say they are now atheists? They try to tell you that no, with God is too much. Why every day God? How do you feel? What do you have to say?
For me, the best I can do is to pray for them, that they should have an experience of God. For some of them, it's like their hearts are hardened. So they need to experience God in a very unique way for them to come to the realization that there is indeed a God. But I want to affirm that there is God. I have experienced God in so many aspects of my life. There is God. There is God. And He's involved in everything we do. Once we give Him the chance. Yes. The same way that the devil, you have to give the chance to the devil to operate. But they said that if there is no door, if there's no opening, the enemy cannot enter your house. Okay. In the same way that there should be an opening for the devil to enter your life. It's also, you have to also give room to God to be part of your life.
Wow. Amazing. I like this, and very, very grateful once again. In fact, we'll come back to you for specific messages now. Now that we've had the general conversation, we'll now come back to you for certain topics that you can share with us, and hopefully you would help us and contribute to this journey of encouraging our young people to put God in everything that they do. Very, very grateful. So, guys, thank you very much for joining us today. We've been in conversation with the famous Mr. Jidepo Afram, head of physics department, Presbyterian Boys Secondary School, coach for the National Science and Maths quiz, but also a very firm believer in God and advocate of the kingdom of God. Thanks for being with us. Please share this video. It is also your way of witnessing to people and getting people to experience the power of God. And also comment if there are some experiences that you share or resonate with you. Please share and then hit the subscribe button as well. Thank you so much. We look forward to bringing you more conversations in the Christian journey. God bless you, everybody. Bye for now.